Also, a cruiser isn't necessarily as reliant on the fire chance because they have innate HE penetration, or they have it through IFHE, whereas a destroyer might often rely on it. So once again, very different values, or different priorities. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We got ships going down south. We can join them. Midway. Can you stop saying vomit out? That sort of language is quite toxic, thank you. Okay. Forcibly expel shells. I'll use that instead. Regurgitate shells. That works too. Because what DDs did they have? Grozovoi Kiev. The Grozovoi actually went for B. A carrier is not spotting them. Let's see, we're letting him have B. Still don't understand why carriers just don't send out the rocket planes. There's always DDs pushing caps at the start, which is dumb, and carrier can punish that. It's already committed to going that way, so I have pop AA to do 3 damage on it. Then we turn off AA and we get undetected.
How broken is Twitch? Smile.
Hopefully working a bit better now. Let's see if this carrier will finally spot B. Really? You only briefly spotted him? That's unfortunate. My carrier missed his drop. Completely whiffed his drop. Holy shit. I wasn't even close to being ahead. Oh, he's back.
Двигатель выведен из строя.
Awesome. Wait, are you pushing out again? Come on. Really, he smoked? What a wasted smoke. He's shooting the island in his smoke. Oh, Jesus.
Неполадки устранены.
Smoke is about to get dropped. Right between him and the Musashi, he has to fly through my flank.
Сконцентрировать огонь на указанной цели.
Wait, they're losing that cap as well? Fuck. I need to get something done then. I'm still waiting for a carriage to just blab this Grozo. I guess he's afraid of the AI. See, I was perfectly fine with not being too offensive as long as we held this cap because we were winning this side. Problem is they are losing this one, so we're gonna be down one ship. Or down a cap. Not a big deal, but annoying.
Союзники, захватываем точку.
Союзники, сфокусировать огонь на цели.
I fucking knew it.
Внимание, передаю координаты цели. Пожарная тревога. Двигатель выведен из строя. Эсминец противника потоплен.
Good.
Неполадки устранены.
Problem solved. Gami might have torped this one. Maybe.
Крейсер противника уничтожен.
Who is it who's pinging me? The Musashi. The full HP Musashi. I can ping him. And ping him down here.
Команда противника получила преимущество.
Wants to drop the Musashi. Shot him down with defense.
Команда противника получила преимущество. Сконцентрировать огонь на указанной цели.
What is that dispersion? What? There we go.
Эсминец противника потоплен.
機関の活躍に感謝する。
Bismarck really shouldn't push in the Zan's gonna torp it. That was strong. AP would be good now. High damage con, never mind. Oh, that's It's out, didn't aim at me. What a wasted smoke then. I should have double checked where the Zan was aiming. Can't get rid of these ships up north, then we can go take mid control. It's barely moving.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt.
Линкор противника потоплен.
Sup.
Thank you, the wife is yelling. Nice. Thank you, the wife is yelling for 20 to 25 months. God damn, that is the longest time. Grozovoi now more viable than Kaba for randoms? I always thought the Grozovoi was more viable. Much more flexibility. But with the carrier rework, rocket planes shred Kaba. Rocket planes don't do shit to Grozovoi. Well, they still do a lot, but you got defensive AA to work around. It makes life a lot easier. Oh. Okay, so what's happening down here? Kronstadt versus Musashi. Oof. Still haven't gotten the cap. I thought the Kronstadt would lock it down alone, but is he ramming the Stalingrad? That's not a very good move. He is going for the ram, isn't he? Well, at least it unlocked B.
Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели.
That is a very dead trigger. Yep. Ugh, my damage is pretty shit this game.
Нужна помощь с ПВО.
Yeah.
Принято.
I'm trying to get to him to give him AA cover. He's so far away though.
Атакуйте вражескую авиацию.
Carrier got locked on by the fighters, he should be fucked. I don't want a defensive AA this because there's another strike coming.
5 минут до конца боя.
And my accurate flex should be enough. defensive AA for the next strike. It came from down here, so he's gonna have to fly past me to get to the Kronstadt. Planes will fly past here. He's going for the Kronstadt. He's gonna have to fly through my flak, and it does so much damage. 100% accuracy on destroyers means that if you put manual AA with 180% and defensive AA, which is another 200%, and he tries to fly through your zone, even like, first of all, the 100% accuracy on the flak means that you're throwing the flak right in front of the planes, so they have to fly through it. And if he tries to dodge and like go around it, then the manual AA and the boost means that the constant DPS is also quite high. Mostly it's the flak explosions though. The 100% accuracy on DD flak is really brutal. Yeah, he's gonna go for me now. Baiting into dropping straight like this. Yeah, here it goes, he lines up the drop, and then we turn. Switch flag, switch sides as the planes go over. Turning, so we're throwing flak in front of him with manual as well. For the next strike we're gonna have defensive ready, because you know he's gonna be sending rocket planes now because I'm so close. There comes the rocket planes. Now we got defensive ready in perfect timing. I don't switching manual side because he's still on this side of my ship. Now he's going around. Now we gotta turn it. Ah, there goes my Kraken. Fuck. Ah, what a shit game. That should have been my Kraken. Hey, potato. I should have focused more on killing him. I should have focused more on killing him. Then I would have gotten my Kraken. Oh well. We'll take it. We'll take it. It was still a good game. Grozovoi AA power got to shine. But this game also highlighted how important it is to play the early game very safe with carriers around. Like you can't play as aggressive as you used to in DDs. If you try, you just get killed. You gotta adapt. You gotta play a lot more passive. More pussy play basically. It's not just radar that screws you over, it's carriers. Build? Sure. First of all, we're running these torps, the 10km ones, these 8km ones. Well, obviously, it's just a direct upgrade, there shouldn't be any question. Premium consumables in the order would be damage con, heal, smoke, defensive, speed, in that order of importance. Upgrade wise, turret survival. Turrets are also your AA, so they dual purpose. Speed boost for longer speed duration, since your one downside compared to Kabai's lack of speed. This upgrade is what makes the AA so strong. It adds 2 salvos to both long and medium range AA, and this is the flak that you throw up. And look at that hit probability. Hit probability of 100% means that if this dragon is a plane, and I'm the target. And he's flying in a straight direction like this. Hit probability 100% means that almost all flak will be thrown in a tight cluster between the planes and their intended target. The less accuracy, the less the hit probability, the more spread out the flak is going to be like this. But 100% hit means that it always tries to predict where the planes are going and it tries to throw it right in front of them. So adding 2 flak bursts to both medium and long, which both do massive damage, and both can throw out 6 flak each, means, well, that's why I was able to snipe many of those planes when they tried to go for my team. Conway or Sub said hit probabilities on constant DPS. That's not how they described it in their AA explanation. That's not how they described it in their AA explanation at all. And acceleration module, because, well, you're parked in a smoke a lot, and, well, you're ducking a lot in general, and your rudder shift is fairly good, whereas this thing is pretty damn big, so it's mostly for torpedo beats, or if you get radar then have to bail. Concealment module, because, well, you don't really benefit from either two, and legendary module. What this does is it messes with your torp reload, but it gives you a nice chunk of DACA. It gives you, I think, was it 6% extra DACA compared to this one, at the cost of torpedo reload. But considering Grozovoi relies mostly on guns, I mean, this last game, how much torp damage was this? Yeah. You don't need guns in the torps in the Grozovoi. They're nice, but you can perform perfectly well without using them. So, build for guns. The build itself is a gunboat. Gunboat heavy build. Priority target. This is the order importance. Priority target, a last stand, survivability expert, AFT. Because this improves your guns, your flak, like both at once. This is really good in the current meta. After this, instead of going concealment, I'm actually going manual AA and superintendent and AR. I would probably get AR first, it's so strong. But this combination is so fantastic. You could run BFT as well, but I honestly don't know what I would trade for BFT. Maybe survivability expert. But if you're running Ovechkin, that's a lot of health you're trading out. So, it's 4,000 health you're basically trading.
2 months of watching the saltiest captain on the 7 seas.
Angel fan, thank you for the 2 months. Toast mit Medwurst, thank you for the sub. So you gotta decide, is 4,000 health plus the additional healing you get from the heal, because it scales based on max health, is it worth 10% reload and 10% AA? Why not BFT instead of AFT? Because AFT gives you gun range, which you actually use in the Grozovoi. And I mean, you get 14.8 km range with AFT, so you can just duck all the time. There are builds, there are super heavy gunboat builds that also skip LS, but the problem I have with skipping LS is that you lack flexibility, and especially in the current carrier meta, not having last stand when you're being focused by rockets, oof, because those rockets break everything on your ship. And one volley breaks engine, steering, whatever, and then you don't have last stand. Yeah, not a fan. So I think because of the meta especially, I don't think LS is even optional. Does it need AFT? No, you can trade AFT for concealment for a safer build. I like the pure DACA, and of course you gotta remember it gives you that 15% extra damage on the flak inside the explosion. So that's why these big explosions, these ones hit like a truck. That's why you saw me do 12,000 damage when he tried to run through, and he ran through all of the flak at once and just exploded instantly. So, if my UI wants to show me the flanks, hello? Come on UI, you can do it, you can do it, yay, you can do it, there we go, oh, nice. Yeah, and then this one adds more damage to the explosion and more constant DPM as well. But that's the Grozovoi build. Grozovoi is, I think, one of the better DDs in the current meta, because great AA, heal, so even if you get caught by rockets, you can recover. A lot of gunpower, decent torpedoes, just overall really good destroyer.